Can I take your reflections? What has been a difficult afternoon here at Plainmoor?
Yeah, difficult ending, that's for sure. We was in the game, we felt, at half time, and second game run in, we've sort of let a couple of goals in just after half time. To be fair to them, they were quality goals. There was 4 quality goals that they put in against us, and a couple of set plays that we were disappointed with. And when we had parts of the game, we wasn't able to finish. Keeper made a couple of saves, but it was just a shame that at the end, we looked very jaded, very tired. I think the boys, you give them the opportunity to say, well, go on then. We haven't done much with you this week to give you your legs, but we looked like we'd lost our legs through the number of games when Chesterfield have only played half the amount of games in the same amount of time. So not an excuse, but you could see the lads were very tired at the end, and so we've got to try and at least our game against Derby. Derby have played the same amount of games, so that makes that even as far as the tired stakes are concerned. So, but 4 of their goals were goals of the month. You know what I mean? So that was disappointing. I always get disappointed when our supporters go home disappointed, and that always, that always grates me a little bit, because we want to try and do what we can. We got the goal back, and I thought, here we go, we're back in it, but it wasn't to be.
It's almost a case, Gaffer, that the scoreline doesn't tell the full story of the game, because in the first half it was 1-0 and your team was giving as good as they got and actually nearly went ahead.
Yeah, no, that's true, but you could say we capitulated for 10 minutes of in the game, where they got a couple of quick goals just after half time, and then they could afford then to go man for man. We went 3 at the back. They could afford to go man for man up front, because they was in a strong position and hoped that we gave it away, didn't score, and they would break on us. And that's what happens. Sometimes you get the game back by being open and putting on more forwards and another midfielder, that sort of stuff. And sometimes it costs you because it leaves you a little bit short at the back, and today it cost us.
It feels almost like scant consolation that despite the grounds team here doing so well to actually get all the games on and actually get those 4 home games on, and whilst other games elsewhere throughout the country have been called off, it doesn't get any easier now because you've got 2 away games. Obviously that eye-catch one at Derby on Tuesday, followed up by next weekend at Barnet.
Yeah, the way it is at the minute, the way we are, we really have got to take each game as it comes, to use that well-known saying, and that's what we've got to do. And that's how we have to cope with it, really. The Derby game, hopefully, is a different competition. So sometimes you can go and mentally, if you can stay in the game, then you can go there and compete with Derby. But we've got to start looking now at the teams that we're coming up against in the league, because Chesterfield are 3rd for a reason. Wrexham are up there for a reason. Notts County are up there for a reason. And at this moment in time, we're competing with the bottom half teams as opposed to the top half teams. Even though we still want to win against the top half teams, but the big 6 pointers are the ones that are all around us from 24 to 10.
And finally, Gaffer, one positive note was to see the return of Corey Andrews off the bench today. With there's so many games going thick and fast, so the more players you can have in your squad.
Yeah, he's not totally ready yet. He's only had like a couple of days training, but we want to, we know we haven't got another striker on the bench, so we just wanted to see where he was. And the last couple of days he's done all right, so we thought if in the last 10 minutes it was close, we would stick him on and hope to get him in, but it wasn't close. So anyway, we brought him on, and we'll have to see how he fares in the next couple of days before the Derby one. But he'll be on the bench, of course, because there's 9 subs. At least it gives us an extra sub, and also you can use 5 subs plus a concussion one if you need it. So yeah, they'll all be involved up at Derby.
Thank you for joining us, Gaffer. Very much appreciated.
All right, no problem.